Mambo, I'm Alexandra Svokos. I'm an editor at ABC News, and I just climbed Mount Kilimanjaro. So I'm really very much a novice when it comes to hiking. My best friend asked me if I wanted to come with her to climb Mount Kilimanjaro. She said it was just a long, cold hike, and I said, sure, why not? I climbed all the way to the Uhuru Peak at 5,895 meters, which is at the top of a crater of an imploded volcano. In total, our hike up Mount Kilimanjaro took 8 days. It was about 7 days up and 1.5 days down. The most beautiful part was Karanga Camp, which we got to about 2/3 of the way up the mountain. It's just this really stunning camp where you're sitting above the clouds and you can see very small the town down below you, and right above you is the actual peak of Mount Kilimanjaro. The hardest part of the journey to me was just the length of time that we spent on the path hiking every single day. And it's something that, for me, my body got used to it quicker than my brain did. And so I would be sitting there like, oh my God, this walk is never going to end. But I would look down and see that my legs were still moving and say, okay, I guess I have to keep going. Summit day is absolutely the hardest day on the mountain for just about anybody, but it's also the most rewarding. You just follow this string of headlamps going up and up and up and up and up and up. It's only 3 kilometers, but it literally took us 7 hours to go up these 3 kilometers, up about 1,000 meters. And when you finally finish that wall, we're all kind of at this breaking point where you're just so tired and the altitude's really getting to you. I was super dizzy. You've been thinking that this wall is never going to end, and then finally it does, and you reach what's called Stella Point. And Stella Point is at the top of the crater that is the peak of Kilimanjaro. And you reach it and you're like, great, I finished this wall. And then you have to walk another hour to get to the actual peak. So we walk another 40 minutes and you turn a corner, you're going around this curve, you turn a corner and you see the sign that says Uhuru Peak. And I just burst into tears. It was just this feeling of massive relief that I actually got there and was able to do this. After climbing Mount Kilimanjaro, I really just have an immense respect for my body for what it was able to do to get up to the peak. It was something that mentally I didn't know if I could do it, but I just kept moving, and that's what kept me going, was seeing, well, my legs are still moving and I'm still breathing, so might as well keep going. And it's really changed the way that I look at myself and look at what I'm able to do, because you just know that if you really want something, you can keep trying, you can go at your own pace, do it as slow as you want, and eventually make it to what you're trying to achieve.